can't find me. If he finds me, he'll take her away from me. I know he will. I know she's gone, but some part of me thinks that if I just keep holding on, it won't be true. Even if it really is true, I promised. I may be the reason she's lying dead in the woods, but I have never broken a promise to Lucy. Abused by her father, Nora, wanting to protect her sister Lucy, makes a promise. The last promise, buy me a car. My father's voice. I feel the familiar hatred build up inside me like it does every time he says my name. This is his fault. No, it's mine. I don't know what it is. We're both so guilty. We deserve to die. Not Lucy. Lucy was sweet as an angel. She always saw the good in everybody, even our father. He drank, and when he drank, he got angry. Sometimes he would yell at us and throw things and threaten to kill us if we bothered him. He never touched Lucy, but sometimes he'd slap me. When he was sober, he could be civil. Everyone thought he was a nice man. I just couldn't look at Dad, the nice man, and not see Dad, the monster. And Dad, the nice man, started to show himself less and less. Lucy was so perfect. She never stopped forgiving her father. I would tell her she was being stupid, that she should just give up. But she'd just look up at me with her big brown eyes and smile, that broken smile that I will never, ever see again. I have enough hate of my father for the both of us. When I was filling out a form for my English teacher at the beginning of this year, a question asked me to list my strengths. Hating was all I could think of. But I couldn't very well put that down, now could I? So I said hiding. I'm good at hiding. Right here, actually. It's nothing special, really. It's deep in the woods behind my house. It reminds me of when my father and I used to watch Disney movies together, and Snow White ended up in the clearing after the huntsman tried to kill her. So I started coming here whenever rage, my father's or mine, threatened to overtake me. And I left Lucy alone. I felt bad, I did, but she was so good and so strong. She should have been the older one, not me. She was smart, too. A couple weeks ago, she came home from her middle school with a letter announcing she had won an award. There was going to be a banquet and everything. She shyly explained to her father, and I braced myself for his answer. I'm proud of you. I'm coming, I promise, he said. We were thrilled. The night of the banquet, Lucy put on her nicest dress, and we sat down and waited for our father. And waited. And waited. When Lucy went up to accept her award, he wasn't there. When we got home, he was passed out at the kitchen table with a beer in his hand. Lucy woke him up and started questioning him, asking him why he wasn't there. He just kept telling her to stop bothering him, and then he slapped her right across the face, and it devastated her. I had never seen her so broken. It was the first time I truly felt like the older, responsible one. And in that moment, I made a decision. We were leaving. Lucy didn't want to go at first, and understandably so, but I convinced her it was for the best, and I believed it. I felt so confident and invincible, like this was what I was always meant to do. I didn't realize I was leading us towards. So we snuck out to my secret spot in the woods. And for that first day and night, everything was perfect. I didn't have much of a plan, but Lucy didn't seem to mind. And for the first time in a long time, I was free of my father. This morning, I went away from camp to go to the bathroom when I heard a scream. A bee sting. Lucy had been stung once before, so I didn't think much of it. Until she started gasping for breath, and I remembered. It takes 2 bee stings to know if you have a lethal allergic reaction. Crap. Oh crap, what had I done? Lucy was on the ground gasping for breath. What had I done? All she could say was, Nora, please, stay with me. Just hold my hand. Promise. I promise, I whispered, and I stayed. Long after she stopped wheezing and became unconscious, after she stopped breathing. Why? Oh God, why didn't I do something? Was it because I promised and I refused to become like my promise-breaking father? I could have saved her. All I want to say is I'm sorry, but I don't know how. My father's voice again. He can't find me. If he finds me, he'll pry her away from me. I know he will. And he'll put her in a pretty dress. And he'll put her in a casket. And there will be a funeral. And I will hate my father even more. So much I may just burn up and die. Or I might become just like him. Maybe I already am. No, I am nothing like my father. I do not break my promises! I am going to stay here and hold Lucy's hand because I chose to keep this promise that may have cost my sister her life. I am going to stay here. Lucy's gone to heaven now. And I know that I won't. But he won't either. I don't know what I'll do. But I do know one thing. We both deserve to die.